Ho, 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 everybody! It is Doogie here with you in the Horror Den, and thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. This is, well, I'm gonna say the Holiday Hangover Horror Edition, Horror Den. You know, because it's the day after Christmas, and it's time for a horror movie review. Maybe two. Maybe three. Who knows? But yeah, actually, before I let you in on the little secret of how many movies we're going to be reviewing today, let's just say, come on in, hit subscribe, hit the like, and comment about what maybe some of your favorite holiday horror movies are. So this time around, everybody, I have 3 reviews for you. Yes, I've been a little busy elf myself, watching those horror movies. Hope you have been too. So let's get right into it. The first one on my list that I watched is a movie called Elf. Not Will Ferrell's Elf, because that's a comedy and a heartwarming, happy Christmas story. The movie Elf that I'm referring to came back. That's pretty much it. Came back out in 2017. It's about a man who inherits a toy store and he finds an elf doll in this ancient chest. And what it turns out is this doll is a conduit of supernatural evil and puts people on a naughty list and then kills them. Yes, so if you're on the naughty list, yeah, pretty much. This movie was directed by Justin Price. It's a very, very low budget movie. The concept is pretty cool. I say that a lot when I don't really like a movie. I say the concept is good because it really is a murderous elf doll. I mean, it could be good, but then you go back to Chucky. At least Chucky was cool. But Elf, yeah, it really wasn't that good of a movie. I do have to say. I think it was just because of the budget and how low quality it was. The kills were, I don't know. If you like low budget movies, I would watch it. Like I said, the concept is good. They need to do it with a big budget, and I think it'd be a little bit better. But this one I really didn't like too much. You know, the elf killed a lot of people, obviously. Killed a lot of people in the family and stuff like that. I mean, that was funny to watch, and you know, but I didn't enjoy it all that much. So for Elf, I'm sorry, Elf, don't come after me now, but Elf is going to be on the lower scale for me. You know, my rating scale, M, MD, MDK. This one is an M. I don't think I will watch Elf again. I don't think I will. Unless they redo it. Total remake, and, you know, I don't know. The acting really wasn't that good either. But on to the next. Let's shake that away. Shake it away. Shake it away. I have no idea. So, the next movie on the list, actually, Elf spawned a sequel. A sequel. Now, this one was May 2018, like a year later. So they're like, well, let's just make us another one. That first one wasn't bad enough. Let's make a sequel. Not enough. Elves was pretty much same concept. This time, a group of friends find this chest full of elves. And what I found weird about this one is I think that the budget was a little bit more. This one, it seems like the elves were possessing people instead of doing the murder themselves, because each time an elf was around and it was gonna have somebody die, the person like grew like big eyes and their mouth went me, like it's very strange. And I don't know, same concept, just bigger scale. It's not one guy and his family, it's just a group of friends, and then they're all getting killed. So I don't think elves should have been made either. You know what? Yeah, it's not for me. If they redo it, if another studio picks it up and says, "Well, I see something here, and let's make it better," then that's perfect. But as of right now, Elf and Elves are a 2 M's for me. I'm sorry. Elf and Elves. So let us go to the third movie in this list, and it's not Elves. It's not Elf 3, not Elves 3. It is a sequel or a remake though. Movie Black Christmas, which came out in 2019, directed by Sophia Tackle, sorry, which is about a group of sorority sisters who are attending Hawthorne College or Hawthorne Academy, who are all being preyed upon by a stalker, of course. It was cool seeing Carrie Elways as a dean or a professor. He's always good to see in a horror movie, so it was good to see him. This one it seemed like it was a sequel to Black Christmas, which came out, was it 2006? So if this was a sequel to it, I'm not really sure if it was, or just a remake of the original. It turns out that there's this secret cult of men who are trying to get back their pride or something. I don't know. That part was kind of weird for me. There's this movement of men trying to make sure that they're the dominant force in the world or something, and there was a statue that had this black goo on it from the leader who was dead, and it was like a cult, and then you put it on the forehead, then you become possessed, and you want to kill these girls who are at this college. That part was kind of weird for me. But you know, all these people, all these killers are going after all these girls at the sorority all over the college. I thought that was wild. But in the end, you know, all these women come together and just beat the shit and, you know, kill all these crazy guys who are possessed with this black goo, you know. And it turns out like the leader ended up being Carrie Elways' character, you know. And that part was cool, you know, where they all teamed up together and just, you know, beat the hell. It was a good fight. It was a really good fight in the end of that movie. They were kicking ass. And they locked the doors, and all, you know, the guys who were still there, they all got burned because the building was on fire and all that good stuff. So that was pretty good. I did like that. So Black Christmas for me, like, I liked the other Black Christmas better, the one that came out like in 2006. But I'm gonna consider this as a sequel to that. Because that one was just a deranged killer just killing, you know, the people in that one house. This one was bigger and a much larger scale, and but that was just cool, like the fight scene, and you know, I loved it. So that Black Christmas, I will give it MD. Definitely watch Black Christmas if you haven't seen that. So yes, cheers to the people in Blumhouse for making that movie, and Sophia Takal. Sorry, it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So, blip. You see that? See that? It was like the blip in Avengers. It's bloop. Oh, what happened? Yeah. But anyway, I want to say that out of the 3 movies, Black Christmas was my favorite that I've seen so far. I'm still going with the holiday themed, even though it is the day after. I'm going to try and watch 2 or 3 more this week, and then get with you at the end of the week before New Year's to round out the holiday movies this year. I have 2 in mind, so I'm excited. And I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed and liked my content. I appreciate it so much. And by the way, in case you haven't heard, Doogie's Horror Den is now on Spotify. Yes, I have just started a podcast. I only have 2 episodes, only 2. But I just started that. So if you've watched this, please go check out the podcast, Doogie's Horror Den. Just type it in Spotify, and I pop right up. I'm really excited about the podcast, so I will be doing that one a little bit later. So maybe by the time you watch this, I'll have the 3rd episode up. So, all right, my horror peeps, my horror friends. See, look, I'm decorated for Christmas. So festive, aren't I? And that is the end of this episode of the Horror Den. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, like, and comment, like I said before, about your favorite holiday horror movies. Until next time, I will see you all in the Horror Den. Watch your horror.